Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. We're going to jump right into your reading. I have I'm going to use the Journey of the Sacred Bee, but right now I have the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards. These are by Sonia Choquette. I've already shuffled through all of the cards, meditated, prayed on the message for you, hoping that the highest and purest form of love and light comes through. Start off with the Oracle card. This is called Take Your Time. Card number 43. This is boils down to the number 7, and the number 7 is withdrawal, contemplation, metaphysics. So take your time. Card number 43. Let's see if I can pull out any extra message for you. It seems pretty self-explanatory, but it does say slow down and take your time. There's no rush right now to make decisions. You can't feel your vibes, let alone trust them. If you're overbooked, juggling too many things at one time, constantly playing catch up, or racing around like crazy, being that hurried will not only dim your awareness to nothing more than a whirling gray fog of confusion, but you'll also miss the subtle, intuitive guidance of your soul. Okay, Virgo, that sounds really applicable because I know that you're a fastidious, detail-oriented sign. So take your time. Good advice. Never hurt anybody. For insight and understanding, I have the Journey of the Sacred Bee tarot cards. A Journey of the Sacred Bee. This is a cloth from them, the altar cloth, so that we have something to do our reading on, which is great. The color is just stunning. It's so soothing and inspiring. I love it. Sign of Virgo, what messages can we share and provide for insight, understanding, love, light, and truth? Virgo, thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy and your time. Virgo, we have 10 of Wands, oppression. I think you are bearing the weight of the world on your back. You are doing everything for everyone. You are taking on more responsibility than is fair. I think that you are someone who doesn't want to say no, and that you are trying to please people by taking on responsibilities that you don't need to and you shouldn't. And this is showing up, and it's called oppression. The 10 of Wands is back breaking. Literally, your back could be really hurting you right now. I'm not a doctor, any kind of a medical professional, but if you are actually suffering back pain, I want you to really consider, what are you saying yes to in your life? And I'm talking about, can you watch my kids? Can you pick up my groceries? Can you pay my car bill? Can you fill in the blank? Can you? And Virgo, are you doing everything that everyone is asking of you? Because the 10 of Wands is here to say that you are done being everybody's everything. 10 of Wands is the end of a painful, burdensome cycle. What else can we share with Virgo? This is 3 of Discs. This is earth energy, so this is up your alley. This is effort. I like to think of the 3 of Discs also as block building. You know, when you're playing with blocks and you're building and you're trying to build a structure, you have to make sure that your foundation's solid and really secure before you add on extra layers, especially going up. So that is exactly what this is all about. You have to begin to say no to people that are trying to pile things on your plate. Your plate is full. It's over full. And so you need to start back from the beginning. You need to go back to square one, and you need to tell people and show people what you are capable of, but what you will no longer be available for. and that if they want to rebuild with you, you're available for that. But you're not going to be taking on a bunch of extra burdens and responsibilities that don't belong to you. Last one on this top row for the sign of Virgo. Oh, okay, great. The World. The World is card number 21 in the Major Arcana. This is the World. A cycle has completed. A new cycle is opening up. A whole new world. So whatever has been happening as far as all this backbreaking energy, the 10 is a cycle ending. 3 of discs, rebuilding. The World, a whole new world is opening up to you. So whether you have started a new relationship because you ended a relationship and now you're out there starting fresh, trying to find a new person to be with, the whole new world is opening up to you. This could be relationship. This could be work. If you've told somebody to go stick it where the sun don't shine, and you're out there putting out resumes and trying to do interviews and whatnot, boom, the world, a whole new world is opening up for you. So Virgo, whatever category this scenario fits for you, very positive. Okay, I mean, it's got negative inclinations, but overall it's a positive moving forward. I'm going to grab the Y-Spell Wild Reflections Tarot cards to clarify. And let's do one split. For the sign of Virgo, please clarify the 10 of Wands, the oppression energy there. Let's clarify the oppression energy for Virgo. And we have the Queen of Wands. So, because the Queen of Wands is clarifying the 10 of Wands, it's saying to me that you need to own your power. You need to step into your power, Virgo. Maybe you're not comfortable with that. Maybe you're not, maybe in theory you are, but in actual physical reality, maybe it's a little uncomfortable for you to say what you mean and mean what you say. That's what the Queen of Wands does. The Queen of Wands, they don't mess around. They are going to come forward with action and with passion and with drive. That staff in that person's hand, and this is a feminine energy. It doesn't mean you have to be a female to have this apply, but it's feminine energy of power, of beauty, of control, of drive and passion. And this very much has to do with work. So if this is not a work reading, this absolutely could be about your relationship as far as the passionate energy and romance and whatnot. But a lot of times I really do feel like wands have to do with our work situation. So maybe you did tell somebody to stick it where the sun don't shine, and then because of that ending, you have taken your power back and you are full in charge, large and in charge. You are moving out into the world with your, livestock following behind you. You are ready to take on the world. You literally have that there. The Queen of Wands is powerful, influential, leader. They are the receptive court card. They are the feminine energy of the sign of Wands. So they receive that inspiration, that drive, that pursuit. They're, like I said, they're good looking, they're charming, they're charismatic. When the Queen of Wands walks in the room, everybody stops and stares. When the Queen of Wands is around, everybody feels their magnetism and their energy. So because you have finally closed a chapter, something has ended, you are taking charge and you are ruling your own kingdom of wands. Let's clarify 3 of discs, 3 of pentacles, this efforting energy, this rebuilding energy, collaborating with others to, let's just start from ground zero. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Like I said, if it is like you out in the dating world, hey, Let's start all the way over. Let's restart our who we're picking to be with. And then the sun. Wow. Okay. So the sun is the most positive card in the entire tarot card deck. The sun represents brilliant, in the open, out for everyone to see, love, light, happy, joy, yes, whatever you are trying to do as you're rebuilding. If this is relationship, job, personal life, whatever, the sun is here to say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Virgo, what are you rebuilding? What are you done with? What chapter are you closing up? Because whatever you're moving towards, whatever you're trying to rebuild, yes, yes, yes. Keep going. Good job. That's like a round of applause from the universe to you. This is the major arcana for the sign of Leo, by the way. So you're an earth energy, Virgo. If you're dealing with a fire sign, especially a Leo, well, they're showing up in your reading, but this is a very positive, the most positive card in all of the tarot cards. Let's clarify the world. A whole new world, a cycle completing, a new chapter starting for the sign of Virgo. We have the Five of Cups. There is a little tiny, tiny, tiny amount of regret, of remorse, of looking back on what you've lost, of remembering when times were sweet, when love was new and fresh, and we had that new beginning, and we're not focusing on what we have. There is this little sideline. Everything about this is, even the 10 of Wands, it's a negative card. It's positive because I think you're putting your foot down. I think you're rebuilding. I think you are realigning your power and your strength. Sun is here as an absolute positive overview yes card. But I do think there is a small, little, tiny, tiny piece of you, Virgo, that is lamenting, that is regret. This is sitting at the river of tears. This is like feeling sorry for yourself a little bit, going back down memory lane and remembering when you had whatever it was. It's emotional though. You're feeling your emotions. Maybe it's just this temporary little blip of time. Anytime we start something new, we always, have those little tiny moments. I think it's normal and healthy actually to have those moments of remembering the past, going back in time and thinking about when our cups were full, when we had things, certain things, and now this whole new world. Let me just tell you from personal experience, just because we end one major thing, a relationship, a job, we go into a new relationship, a new job, that doesn't clear everything away. We still have to face ourselves all the time. So this Five of Cups is very normal. It's a very normal processing of our emotions about any situation that we're starting in. It might not be all it's freaking cracked up to be, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It might not fulfill every one of our hopes and desires, but that doesn't mean it's bad. So there is a little bit of some reconfiguration in your emotions. And I just want to encourage you, Virgo, please remember that you are doing the best you can with what you've been given. And that's all you can do. Virgo, thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy and your time. I would ask for a like, a follow, a subscribe, a share. On YouTube, you can hype the video, and that would be really cool and appreciated. I'm on TikTok and YouTube, Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Thank you for being here. Be blessed. Be well.